Did you know that while Europe is welcoming waves of immigrants from Asia and beyond, a surprising number of native Europeans are leaving their home countries? That's right, some of Europe's most beautiful and prosperous nations are seeing an exodus of their own citizens. Take Italy. For instance, over 100,000 Italians pack their bags every year, according to International Organization for Migration. In fact, more than 700,000 Italians left their homeland between 2015 and 2020 alone. What's driving this trend? Today on Explore with Alan, we're going to talk about 10 European countries where everyone is leaving. But don't worry, we're not just talking about common issues like rising costs and crime. We'll dig deeper to understand what's really pushing people away. But before we dive in, please give us a like and subscribe. It helps us bring you more valuable content. Make sure to watch until the end, because the last two countries will absolutely blow your mind. Starting with number 10, Latvia, a Baltic gem known for its stunning landscapes, rich cultural heritage, and beautiful capital, Riga, is home to over 1.8 million people. However, despite its charm and natural beauty, Latvia has been experiencing a worrying trend. While it welcomes a small number of immigrants from Asia and other regions, many of its native residents are leaving. Between 2020 and 2023, Latvia saw a population decline due to emigration, with many natives choosing to move abroad for better opportunities. According to official reports, over 100,000 Latvians have emigrated in the past decade alone. While some migrants from Asia and the Middle East have moved in, they represent a small fraction compared to the Latvians moving out. Why is this happening? The reasons for this shift are varied but mostly linked to economic challenges. Many young professionals and families leave Latvia seeking higher wages and better job prospects in countries like the UK, Germany, and Sweden. Latvia's average monthly salary is around €1,300, which is significantly lower than in Western European countries, where salaries can be double or even triple. But even more shocking is that despite Latvia's recent economic growth, the outflow of people continues. Factors like high taxes, an aging population, and limited healthcare and education resources drive many to seek better options abroad. In fact, Latvia has one of the highest emigration rates in the European Union, with around 7 to 8% of its population emigrating annually in recent years. The government has implemented policies to address these concerns, such as improving wages and enhancing social welfare programs, but the results have been slow. Crime rates and political instability aren't major issues here, yet the economic disparities and future uncertainties are pushing Latvians to seek a more secure and prosperous life elsewhere. Number 9, Lithuania. Lithuania, a beautiful country in the Baltic region, is known for its medieval architecture, forests, and vibrant cities like Vilnius, the capital. With a population of about 2.7 million, Lithuania has a fascinating cultural history, but like many countries in the region, it faces a notable issue: immigration. In recent years, Lithuania has seen a significant number of its citizens leaving the country. According to the Lithuanian Department of Statistics, between 2004 and 2022, about 20% of the population emigrated, mainly to countries like the UK, Germany, and Norway. In 2022 alone, nearly 24,000 Lithuanians left for better economic opportunities abroad. Why are people leaving this Baltic gem? The main reasons are low wages, with the average salary being around €1,500 per month, and limited job opportunities, particularly in rural areas. High taxes and an aging population add to the challenges. Despite the government's efforts to improve living conditions, young professionals, especially, are drawn to Western Europe, where wages can be much higher. But even more surprising is that return migration has been increasing in the past few years, with the Lithuanian government offering incentives for Lithuanians abroad to come back. Yet the overall trend still sees more people leaving than coming back, with approximately 7 to 8% of the population moving abroad annually. Number 8, Poland. Poland, one of Eastern Europe's largest and most culturally rich countries, has long been known for its history, traditions, and stunning cities like Warsaw and Krakow. With a population of over 38 million, Poland plays a significant role in the European Union. However, despite its economic growth in the last few decades, the country has witnessed an emigration wave. From 2004 to 2022, nearly 2 million Poles left the country, mainly heading to the UK, Germany, and the Netherlands. The peak of emigration occurred right after Poland joined the EU in 2004, when borders opened and opportunities abroad became accessible. In fact, in 2022 alone, around 160,000 Poles emigrated, many citing higher wages and better job prospects abroad. Why is this happening in Poland, a country that has been economically stable? The answer lies primarily in wage disparities. The average monthly wage in Poland is about €1,300, compared to double or triple that in Western Europe. Though the cost of living in Poland is relatively low, young professionals and skilled workers still seek better salaries and work conditions abroad. Additionally, Poland faces challenges such as a high tax burden, political instability, and limited career growth in rural areas, pushing people to migrate. But even more interesting is the trend of temporary emigration. Many Poles work abroad seasonally and return home, indicating a mixed approach to leaving the country. Number 7. Croatia. Croatia, one of Europe's most picturesque countries, famous for its coastline along the Adriatic Sea and cities like Dubrovnik, has become a popular tourist destination. However, despite the beauty of this country, it faces a significant challenge: population decline due to emigration. Croatia, with a population of about 3.9 million, has lost nearly 10% of its population since joining the European Union in 2013. According to data from Eurostat, over 400,000 Croatians have emigrated since then, moving to countries like Germany, Austria, and Ireland for better job prospects. In 2022 alone, over 40,000 Croatians left the country. Why are people leaving? The primary reason is the economic situation. Croatia's average monthly salary is around €1,200, which is significantly lower than in Western Europe. High unemployment rates, especially among the youth, are also driving this exodus. Many young professionals feel there is little opportunity for advancement at home, and while Croatia's tourism sector thrives, other industries struggle. But even more concerning is that rural areas in Croatia are seeing the most drastic population decline, as people move from villages to larger cities or leave the country altogether. While the government has implemented programs aimed at retaining its citizens, such as tax breaks and housing incentives, the results have been limited. Number 6. Bulgaria. Bulgaria, a Balkan country with a population of about 6.9 million, is known for its rich history, natural beauty, and cultural heritage. Sofia, the capital, is a bustling hub that blends ancient architecture with modern developments. However, despite its appeal, Bulgaria faces a massive population decline due to emigration. According to official data, nearly 1.5 million Bulgarians have left the country since 1989, with the pace accelerating after Bulgaria joined the European Union in 2007. Germany, the UK, and Spain are the top destinations for these emigrants. In 2022, an estimated 45,000 Bulgarians moved abroad. The primary reasons for this exodus include low wages, with the average salary in Bulgaria being around EUR 850 per month, and limited job opportunities in rural areas. Bulgaria is also facing a demographic crisis as its birth rate declines and the population ages. But what's more concerning is that 1/3 of young Bulgarians are planning to leave the country in the near future, according to a 2022 survey. This is despite government efforts to curb emigration through tax incentives and employment programs. Still, the economic disparities between Bulgaria and wealthier EU countries continue to push skilled workers, especially in fields like medicine and engineering, to seek better pay abroad. Number 5. Romania. Romania, located in Eastern Europe, is known for its medieval towns, the Carpathian Mountains, and the legendary Dracula story. With a population of around 19 million, Romania has seen rapid changes in the last few decades, but it also faces one of the highest emigration rates in the European Union. Since joining the EU in 2007, over 3.5 million Romanians have left the country, mainly seeking better job opportunities in countries like Italy, Spain, and Germany. In 2022 alone, nearly 100,000 Romanians left for Western Europe, making it one of the EU countries with the largest diaspora populations. The reasons are familiar: low wages and poor working conditions. The average salary in Romania is €1,000 per month, and though the cost of living is low, many Romanians see little opportunity for financial advancement. More shockingly, the healthcare system in Romania is one of the weakest in the EU, leading many healthcare professionals, especially doctors and nurses, to emigrate for better working conditions. One interesting statistic is that about 20% of Romanian emigrants are highly educated professionals, leaving the country in what is known as a brain drain. Despite government efforts to reverse this trend by offering financial incentives and promoting economic development, the number of emigrants continues to grow. Number 4. Portugal. Portugal, located in southwestern Europe, is known for its stunning landscapes, beaches, and rich history. With a population of around 10.3 million, it has become an attractive destination for expats. However, Portugal also faces its own challenges with migration. Though not on the same scale as some Eastern European countries, Portugal has seen a significant number of its citizens leave for opportunities abroad. Since 2008, over 500,000 Portuguese citizens have emigrated, with destinations like France, Switzerland, and Luxembourg being the most popular. In 2022, approximately 30,000 Portuguese emigrated, despite a recovering economy and improving job prospects at home. One of the main reasons behind this trend is the economic crisis Portugal faced after 2008, which led to high unemployment rates, especially among young people. Though the situation has improved, with average monthly wages reaching year 1,300, many Portuguese still seek better opportunities in wealthier EU countries. But what's even more surprising is that Portugal is also becoming a popular destination for immigrants from Brazil, Cape Verde, and other Portuguese-speaking nations. The government has been promoting Portugal as a welcoming country for foreign workers, and this trend is helping offset some of the population loss from emigration. Number 3, Spain. Spain, one of Europe's most visited countries, is famous for its sunny Mediterranean coast, rich culture, and vibrant cities like Madrid and Barcelona. With a population of about 47 million, Spain has seen major emigration trends over the last few decades, particularly during the financial crisis of 2008. Even though the country has mostly recovered, some issues persist. Since 2010, over 900,000 Spaniards have emigrated, mostly to Germany, the UK, and France. The unemployment rate, especially among the youth, was a significant driver of this exodus. In 2022, Spain's overall unemployment rate was 12.4%, with youth unemployment hovering around 29%, one of the highest in the European Union. Despite government efforts to create job opportunities, many young professionals are still leaving Spain for better wages and career growth. For example, Spain's average monthly salary is around euro 1,750, but skilled professionals in industries like it or healthcare can earn much more abroad. However, Spain is also a destination for immigrants, mainly from Latin America and North Africa. Over 7 million immigrants now live in Spain, making up a significant part of the labor force. But what's even more interesting is the reverse migration. Many older Spanish immigrants are returning home for retirement, taking advantage of Spain's affordable healthcare and lifestyle. Number 2, Greece. With its ancient history and stunning islands, is a Mediterranean gem. However, its economy has struggled since the debt crisis that hit the country in 2010. With a population of around 10.3 million, Greece has seen one of the highest emigration rates in recent European history. Since 2010, over 500,000 Greeks have left the country, primarily heading to Germany, the UK, and the US. The primary reason is the economic instability and unemployment that followed the financial crisis. At its worst, Greece's unemployment rate hit a staggering 27%, though it has since fallen to 11.6% in 2023. More surprisingly, about 10% of the Greek population now lives abroad, with many highly educated professionals leaving for better opportunities, a phenomenon known as brain drain. The average monthly wage in Greece stands at around euro 1,150, far lower than in wealthier European countries. This wage gap continues to drive young Greeks abroad in search of higher-paying jobs and better living conditions. While the Greek government has implemented reforms to boost the economy, progress is slow. Still, Greece's affordability and quality of life attract many retirees, especially from Northern Europe, who take advantage of lower housing and healthcare costs compared to their home countries. Number 1, Italy. A cultural and culinary powerhouse with a population of about 58.8 million, faces significant emigration challenges, especially among young people. In recent years, Italy has seen a troubling rise in the number of young Italians leaving the country in search of better opportunities abroad. Since 2008, more than 1.5 million Italians have emigrated, with destinations like Germany, the UK, and Switzerland being the most popular. In 2022, approximately 130,000 Italians moved abroad. This emigration trend is mainly driven by the lack of well-paying jobs, particularly in southern Italy. Despite having a GDP per capita of euro 33,000, Italy has one of the highest youth unemployment rates in the EU, sitting at around 22.3%. One surprising statistic is that Italy now ranks third in the world for the largest number of citizens living abroad, after India and Mexico. The average monthly wage in Italy is around euro 2,000, but this is insufficient to support young Italians, many of whom face unstable, short-term contracts and high housing costs, particularly in cities like Milan and Rome. However, Italy remains an attractive destination for foreign workers and retirees. The southern regions and rural towns, in particular, offer low-cost housing and affordable healthcare, which have drawn expats and retirees from the US and Northern Europe. Additionally, Italy's high quality of life and vibrant culture continue to appeal to those who seek a more relaxed lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. But before you go, here's something you really need to check out. Have you ever wondered where Muslims are banned around the world? we've created a powerful and eye-opening video about the 10 countries where Muslims are banned. This isn't just another list, it dives deep into the reasons behind these restrictions and the impact they have. Trust me, you'll want to watch it and gain a whole new perspective. Click on the video now to learn more, and we'll see you there.